Hello friends and my lovely viewers. Welcome back to the channel of Prettiness. Today we are diving into Throne and Liberty, which is a newly published RPG game. I will present to you the tips and tricks of how to survive in the co-op dungeons. So if you want to successfully conquer and slay the final boss without being cut into pieces, keep watching this video.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. I'm tired of shit.
Allow me to give a brief introduction to the new players. The co-op dungeons of Throne and Liberty are divided into levels. We have level 20, level 30, level 40 and level 50 dungeons. And like you may or may not know, we cannot enter dungeons that are higher level than our own character. So yeah, you will need to at least be level 20 to participate in co-op dungeons in general. That being said, let us start by discussing how to survive in the level 20 Specter's Abyss dungeon. This dungeon is considered to be one of the easiest and least complicated ones, but it still has a few challenges and additional tasks that we should be aware of. Starting off, all we have to do is kill low level and medium level monsters to move from room to room. I suggest sticking with the team to prevent dying and to prevent slowing down the teammates. Once we reach the middle of the map, we can see two separate rooms on each side which each has a lever. We need to clear our way to them and pull the levers to open the gate and remove poison or flame AoE of the mini boss room, which leads to the final boss chamber. It doesn't really matter which room we clear first or which lever we pull, as these levers do not need to be pulled at the exact same time or anything like that. So just move with the teammates and put in some great teamwork, and this really shouldn't be a big deal. By the way, we can find moonstones in every dungeon. These give us upgrade materials and EXP, which is always worth it. But we have to be quick in finding them before our teammates if we want the upgrade materials, since it can only be collected by one person. The EXP is given to everyone in the party though, which is a good thing in my opinion. These are the locations of the moonstones in the specific dungeon we are currently in. Now, the pathway leading to the final boss room has a fireplace where we all can heal up and regain our full health, stamina and mana capacity. This is also the place where we would end up if we happen to die in the boss fight. Just saying. Once we are ready for the boss fight, it is very important to wait for everyone to enter the room completely before we pick a fight with the boss. I am mentioning this because it has happened so many times to me, and I assure you it has happened to lots of other players too, that we end up getting locked outside of the boss chamber because someone did not have the patience to wait. Do let me know in the comments if you can relate to this. But anyways, the moment we start the fight, the gates will be closed until the battle is over, and there is no way to enter the boss chamber at all. Another thing worth mentioning is that we must let the tank strike the boss first, so he or she can pick up the aggro before anyone else. And it goes for every dungeon or team fights to begin with. As I am no tank material, I rather sit back and let the tank be a proper tank. I'm also keeping my distance from the tank, so our support can aim the heals onto him or her more easily. Obviously, I understand it can be difficult as a short-range type of DPS, but if you are a short-range type, my advice to you is to stand behind the boss, as well as you avoid being accidentally struck down by the boss itself. As for the mechanics of the dungeon fights, this purple circle we can see is a sign of a strong attack coming our way from the boss. We have to press LT or L2, aka the top left back button, to defend ourselves from it. The timing is crucial. If we press the button too late, we will take the full-blown damage. If we press the button too early, the word defend comes up and we would still take some of the damage, but not all of it. If we somehow time it perfectly, the message perfect shows up, which means we did not take any damage at all, and we might even parry some damage back to the boss. It is always a little bit difficult in the beginning, but practice makes perfect. Literally. Okay, so the main mechanics of this specific boss is the black circle you can see appearing around my character. It may look dark, dangerous and terrifying, but this is in fact the safe zone for every team member. Whenever this circle appears, we all have to run inside of it to prevent taking big amounts of damage and to avoid being struck by effects from the boss. The main reason that all the teammates should try to gather on the black circle is because it is a shared damage mechanic. If for whatever reason it is not shared, then whoever have the black circle would most likely die in a one-hit KO. It is completely randomized who gets the circle, and the one who gets it should at all times stand in one place so that everyone can gather up without any hiccups. So since I got it this time, I had to stand as calmly as possible for the sake of my teammates. If someone else got the circle, he or she would have to stand still while we would be running for the circle. It may be a little bit confusing to begin with. I myself thought I was supposed to run away from the circle, but then I quickly realized that is not how it works. So yeah. Anyways, I hope these advices, tips and tricks helped a little. Thank you for watching today's video. And if you want to show your support to the channel, feel free to hit the like and subscribe button. You may also share your dungeon experiences with us. Whether they were good or bad, I would love to hear your story. Hope you have a great week, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, stay foxy, adios, see you soon.